So hello and welcome back to the Brescia Road to Glory career mode here on FIFA 20. We finally made it, Season 3, season finale, and I dare say it yet again, it is going to be a monumentous episode. It could be a history-making, a record-breaking episode here at Brescia as the Road to Glory goes from strength to strength. We have an action-packed season finale ahead of us. Let's take a look at our schedule. And up first, we have Lazio at home. It always proves to be an exciting encounter between us two. It always seems to have a lot of goals in it. Then we have Parma away, Genoa at home, the derby up against Atalanta away, and then we have the Coppa Italia final only 2 days before our final Serie A match. I still don't know how and why the Coppa Italia is placed right before that. Like, why can't it just be after the season is over? I don't know, but we've got Roma away, we've got Atalanta away, and obviously we're going to be staying in Rome for that Coppa Italia final at the Stadio Olimpico up against La Viola. We have a chance to win our first piece of silverware in this career mode series, 3 seasons in, and Brescia sitting in second. We have a lot to fight for this episode. We could finish runners up, we could finish outside the top 4. Who knows how this episode is going to go. With only 1 loss to our name, I don't see that is likely. I think Juventus have probably got ahead and won the Scudetto for now. So if we get all 3 points from that game and we just win all the rest of our games, we might have a little late push. Hopefully Juventus slip up and maybe even end up with the Scudetto at the end of this episode. Who knows? We're going to be giving out player awards, a Season 3 recap on everything, and looking forward into the future for Season 4. So if you're going to enjoy this video, make sure to slap it a like if you're keen and want to see more Brescia Road to Glory career mode. We're not going to stop until we win the Champions League trophy, and now we are up against Lazio at home. You know how it goes. Ultimate difficulty. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're aiming for 50k before the end of the year, and let's get straight into today's action. The Eagles have arrived. It's another sunny day here in Brescia, and I'm just ready to get this episode underway. So much lies ahead of us. If we just keep winning, we win the Coppa Italia, we could end off Season 3 on the highest of highs, or could go the other way around. We could lose the Coppa Italia, or we could get out of the top 4. I'm not too sure how it's going to pan out, but we have to be on our best behavior. We have to be performing at our highest capabilities, at peak performance. All right, boys, let's go straight into this one. It's going to be Kubo and Balotelli up top. Nali with a big header. Over to Viviani, and now it is Kubo again, who was the star of last episode. He sends a warning shot straight to Strakosha. Oh no, we've given it away, and Kramaric tried the shot, and it's just gone wide. Dragowski was left stunned. Tackle from Viviani. We'll bring it back. Viviani again. Over to Vasharin. Tonali's waiting in the middle, now finds Kubo. Kubo holds it up, off to Balotelli. We've got a runner in there. Now Yari Vasharin, the Belgian, one-on-one. Yari Vasharin tucks it away and gets our first up against Lazio. He has been absolutely immense this season. He stepped up to the plate, and he's been one of our best players in the midfield. Vasharin, he's come out of his shell here, and he's found a home at Brescia. The number 22 on the scoreboard, and the home fans could not be happier there. Balotelli providing the cheeky assist. The defense turned off, and he passed it past Rakosha. Gets in there, 1-0 Brescia. Between the lines here, he's going to cut through, and Balotelli's there. Balotelli shot deflected. We're really piling on the pressure now. Kubo to flick. It is going to be Dominguez. And why was he all the way up top? Kramaric now through to Christian Porto, who sneaked away from our defender. The Spaniard is through on goal. Dragowski with the save of the season, but we've given it away. It is Henderson. Big block from Armini. Get that out of there. Why is he gone from the slide tackle? That is just not what I wanted. And Dragowski comes to our rescue 2 times in a matter of moments. Kramaric, their top goal scorer, through on goal. He'll give it across Armini, who's been brilliant so far this game. And how is that a penalty? No, is that a penalty? No, it's a foul. Oh my god, I had a heart attack. Oh, it's a red card for Porto. Well, that changes the game. Second yellow for him, and the Spaniard's off. Santa Maria, Kramaric, we got to be wary. The cross was dangerous, and Henderson with the go. Can we get the counter-attack going? No, Lazio hold possession. Tavares, that's at the back post, and that is Kramaric. How did I know that was coming? The cross delivered ever so well, and Lazio, the 10-man Lazio side, get the equalizer in stoppage time. It is 1-1 going into the break, and we really should have defended that one better. Unfortunately, at the back post, lurking, 2 defenders couldn't get on him. Gets it away, and now Tonali back again. Over to Visharan. Visharan can find the ball through to Balotelli. He'll return the favour. He will return the favour. The two that linked up for the first goal. Now it is swapped. And now Visharan with the assist. Balotelli with the finish. That is a perfect way to start off the second half here against Lazio. A clinical strike from our main man Balotelli, who we've relied on throughout these 3 seasons. And now he's really coming into fruition right now. The number 45. In contrast to what's happening in real life in this Brescia Road to Glory. So BCHD has Balotelli performing at his best. And it's a strike into that bottom right-hand corner to get past Rakosha. And we regain the advantage again. Oh no. Oh dear. Dragowski. Oh my god. We're getting saved. Wijnaldum. Over to Kramaric, the goal scorer. He tries to turn provider, but it'll go back to Wijnaldum. Over to Kramaric. Armini gets it away. Viviani, quick feet. And now Tonali. Can he find the ball? Kubo making a lovely run. Surely he's got the pace on Patrick right now. The Japanese star will cut inside. It gets past his man. And that is someone in the middle. It is Visharan again. Blocked. Tonali now. He's got a lot to aim at. A lot of runners, but not enough movement. I don't see enough movement.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Balotelli. Can he give it back to Visharan? They're trying to be a power couple at the moment. Visharan with the deflection. That could have gone over the line. Now Viviani. Viviani, man. Viviani, don't do this to me. Don't do this. After all our hard work, it might all vanish away in front of us. Back to Promes. Back to Henderson. Back to Promes. Dragowski. Promes. We have to take him down. Chiellini, get there. Chiellini's missed the tackle. Now Dominguez is back on D. This could be a last-minute equaliser in stoppage time, just like they did in the first half. But no, we've held on after we got sent down to 10 men as well. It was 10 v 10, and finally we edged it. Thanks for that Balotelli and Visharan link up in both the first and the second half. We get the 2 goals to beat Inzaghi's men. And it's another 3 points in the Serie A. Not the best of performances, not the most attractive style of football, but we got the job done. I think the Scudetto might have to wait until next year. We got to turn some of those draws into wins. What is going on there? Some final training going into the last few stages of the season. It is, of course, Casase. And here is our starting 11 going into this away game up against Parma. Of course, Visharan got suspended, so he is out. It is Pinamonti and Haaland returning up top for a little strike partnership. And yeah, Tonali went up to an 86 overall. I just want to play this one because it is the Road to Glory we did last year in FIFA 19. If you're an OG subscriber, if you're an OG follower to the channel, you'd know. I doubt there's too many of you watching this, but I just wanted a quick little game up against Parma. The Stadio Ennio Tardini brings back some memories, the nostalgia. Even though it was quite recent, I still miss the Parma Road to Glory series we had on the channel. So BCHD is welcomed back with open arms here in Parma, and it looks like they're going to go down to Serie B, so this might be one of the last times we're versing them in this series. Rooted to the bottom of the table, surely this could be a routine victory, and we could be getting the 3 points here today. Somehow gets it past Gervinho, do not know how he's done that, but Dominguez finds the ball through Haaland, and now Tavares, he's onside. The Portuguese right back who's been making so many good runs, and the balls inside just aren't working today. Over to Almada with the heavy touch and gives back possession to Parma, and it's Carlinhos with a flick over, and our defense caught out here. Chiellini now, Biabiani, a big save from Dragowski. We just can't. Sometimes these games against the smaller sides are the trickiest games of the season, and the big teams slip up here. We can't even connect a few passes together. We're all over the place right now. Almada cuts back over to Casase, and now Tonali. Through to Almada. Why isn't he running past the defender, not straight into him? But Pinamonti wins that back. Pinamonti with the chance. And is that a penalty, ref? I think it is. And after all this time, we got a clear-cut chance on goal. Pinamonti just clearly missed that. And it's going to be Gianetti with the yellow card. Dominguez keeps complaining, but I think that is a fair free kick. That's a fair penalty. I think it should be Haaland on this one, just because he has the better penalties. And we will try and slot that into the bottom left. And there we go. There is our opener. After just over an hour, we've come and we've taken the lead here away in Parma at the Stadio Ennio Tardini. And it's our trusty number 9. The Norwegian is back amongst the goals after a poor game. He has returned to the starting 11 and got us that vital penalty. The away day scenes are going absolutely mental right now. And we needed that. We had no chance of scoring this match. And we've somehow gotten a lucky penalty, and it's Haaland to not choke. Oh, now Parma searching for the equaliser. Busk just goes wide. Over to Viviani, who is sprinting through that midfield. Now to launch the counter-attack over the top. It is Pinamonti. Is he going to be one-on-one with the keeper? He will. And I see that little chip. It is Pinamonti off the crossbar. You're kidding me. And that could have ended the game right there. It's a beautiful ball. It bounces. And there was the chance again for Pinamonti. He squandered that one. Now finds Carlinios over to Padma. And Dragowski saves us again from conceding. The clean sheet is at risk right now. And I think that'll be that. We ended up just, like I said again, we grinded out a result away from home. And sometimes these are the tougher fixtures in football, away to the littler sides. And surely that has condemned Parma back to Serie B. Unfortunately, we had the task of relegating them, but that is the way football goes. It's another 3 points, back-to-back wins by 1-goal margins. We riding our luck right now. Hopefully it continues throughout the rest of this season finale. But it's 1-0 thanks to Haaland's kick from the penalty spot. We get another 3 points. Some more training drills to end off this season. Casase is looking towards that 80 overall. Meanwhile, Viviani and Armini are still growing. And the match before Derby Day, it is Genoa at home. It's going to be that same starting 11. Getting a run out here. Surely it is another 3 points in the bag. They've lost 3 games in a row. And now we can surely make it 4 there. Now with the 3-1 victory, Tonali, Viviani and Almada all on the score sheet. Radovanovic's goal wasn't enough. And Brescia now have 3 wins on the bounce. Derby Day looms large and BCHD has been put to one more test before our Coppa Italia final up against Fiorentina. The second place position in Serie A is on the line, and also bragging rights. The derby is a huge event. Facing the Bergamaschi away from home is always a tough task, but on Derby Day as well, it just provides with a bit more excitement, with a bit more energy, and the atmosphere here is electric. Derby Day and a Coppa Italia final all in the space of 1 week. This could be insane. This is how Ladea are lining up with Golini in net. They've got the 3 at the back formation. Jim City, Mancini, and Varnia will make up the back 3. Gosens, Arnold, Schmidt, and Omer will make the midfield 4. It is Papu Gomez, the captain, in that number 10 role. And up top we saw earlier, it is Bore and Alexander Mitrovic to try and take us down. Obviously, they're jealous of our success. They're rivals, so I think they'd want to get a bit of revenge, a bit of bragging rights here. But we are here to rain on their parade. Atalanta just probing, controlling possession in front of the home crowd. And now it is Papu Gomez through, and what a save by Dragowski. Now Viviani again, who's been a workhorse in midfield this episode so far. He'll slide that one through to Takafusa Kubo. He'll use his electric pace. The Japanese striker cuts inside and off the line by Gosens. Kubo finds Balotelli. Casase making a run. Casase, the Kiwi, might come in onside. The Kiwi off the post. And the man from New Zealand comes in from left back and nearly grabs us the opener. Casase finds it through and Kubo just travelled behind him. And how's that not a foul either, ref? That is halftime, a cagey opening 45 minutes, but Derby Day still remains intense. We have the second 45 to try and snatch all 3 points. It's a cagey affair right now. Tonali bursts his way through. Tonali can find that killer ball into Kubo. Surely he's onside. Now the Japanese centre forward can get us the opener. And he's bottled it in front of Golini right there. We should have tucked that home. Back to Viviani again. Balotelli holds it up beautifully. Kubo's all alone. Kubo surely onside. He gets a second bite of the cherry. And on his second attempt, one-on-one with Golini, he gets us the opener. He remained onside. And he has deserved that. Kubo's gotten himself into brilliant positions so far in this game. We just haven't been able to convert or work them into the space there. And Kubo finally on the scoreboard this episode after the MVP in the last episode. Make sure to check it out if you haven't. He just burst onto the scene and got us so many goals in the previous episode. And now Sir BCHD applauds world-class play there. Takafusa Kubo, always terrifying defenses. 5 goals in the league. Atalanta's through the back formation, really wearing them down, but they are looking really good going forward. And Mitrovic only took a brilliant save from Dragowski to deny him. Mitrovic again. Oh, Mancini off the line from Tavares. What is going on? Finish them off right now. And Kubo's lurking at the back post. Kubo, that is at the back post. Why didn't he pull the trigger straight away first time? We've got a lot of space to work with in this midfield. which is coming to our benefit right now. Tonali slips it through to Balotelli. Balotelli to the slotted home. And that is going to be that. We reign supreme on Derby Day here. We gain all the bragging rights here in Bergamo. And the home fans are absolutely shocked. Atalanta had a few decent chances there with Mitrovic, but on the counter-attack, we just had too much space to work with there. You do not let Tonali roam free like that. And the deep-lying playmaker provides another assist. Balotelli back amongst the goals. And Sir BCHD knows all 3 points is wrapped up again. 4 wins on the bounce. And we are heading into our Coppa Italia final with invincible form right here. We are looking on top of the world. Sir BCHD defeats Gasparini's man. And we are victorious here on Derby Day. That was one for the fans. Another 3 points. And now the silverware. I don't know what's more important, the Coppa Italia final or winning the derby. Sometimes winning the derby means more. And I say that because sometimes the derby means more to fans than actually staying in the league or winning trophies. More training going on. It is Kisase up to a 78 right before our big dance. A few of our boys are tired. We've got some stamina issues, but let's hope we can still pull through in Rome, in the Stadio Olimpico. We have a decent track record there. A cup final can go either way. Anything can happen on cup final day. I really don't know who to take off right now because everyone is just playing out of their skin. Like Kubo and Balotelli just complement each other so well. Even though our stamina is down, we still have some super subs to come off the bench if it goes to extra time or if it goes the distance. We have Haaland, Pinamonti, Visharan as well. Viviani and Tonali have just killed it this episode. It is where it all comes down to this. 2 seasons in a row of disappointment in the Coppa Italia. Now it's time for the final. The warm-ups are commencing and now it is showtime. Think about this, right? Brescia have never really won a decent competition before. It's all, winning the Serie B, which is all well and good, becoming second division champions just like they did last year in real life, to be promoted to Serie A, but never a Coppa Italia. They've never won the Scudetto. They've never obviously won the Champions League or the Europa League as well. That was our road to the final, beating Juventus. We also beat AC Milan and then Bologna in the round of 16. So we came up against some of the best in Italy, and now it's time to show our worth in the final. The first ever cup final here at Brescia, the first ever chance to win some silverware, and this is how Fiorentina will be lining up. Bouonu in goal. I believe he is a Moroccan goalkeeper. Terzic, Amiens, Babazoa, Ballet. They're playing a few players that I've got no idea who they are. Benassi, Zukowski, and Veretout. I definitely know who they are. A strong little midfield 3. And then Calvert-Lewin, Chiesa, and Diatta are going to be the front 3. We got to be very wary of La Viola because they could pull out at all stops here. They can be a surprise package, but it is Balotelli to get us underway. Amada. No. We're trying to find it through to Balotelli. And now Zukowski, Diatta. Dragowski saves us again. And Tavares can surely lead this one out. Yes, Almada wins it. And now the counter is on. The Argentine, he's got some space. He's got a lot to run onto. And now Kubo, it's a brilliant ball. The Japanese star can surely get on the end of it. He'll cut back inside. And he might find Balotelli in the... No, man. Oh, that could have been perfect. And we've squandered a brilliant opportunity. And at the other end is Fiorentina. Can Armini get there before Chiesa? It is a beautiful ball in. Dragowski saved off the line. Kubo makes a run. Balotelli swings it away. And it's beautiful from the Italian veteran. And now Casase to cut back inside. Over to Almada, slips it through. Balotelli in the final. And then to pick up the scraps is Kubo on the deflection on our second go. And there it is, 1-0. Fiorentina have been playing absolutely brilliantly. But we get the opener in the Coppa Italia final. 25 minutes in. Casase has been having the game of his life. Almada with that cheeky little slip through. And arguably, Balotelli should have got that past the goalkeeper. However, it was an unmarked Takafusa Kubo ready to strike that one home into an empty net. It's 1-0 Brescia. Brilliant from Casase. We'll just clear that one out. It will go to Balotelli, thankfully enough. And now Armado is ready to burst down that left-hand side. The Argentine is full of pace, and he's just burst past the Fiorentina defense. He'll cut back inside, wait for someone in the middle. Balotelli again will have a second go. Balotelli with the red timed. Dominguez fires away. Dominguez, another Argentine, and we've slipped it through the legs. Balotelli has arrived in Rome, and he doesn't miss those. After a rocky little start, it's Kubo and Balotelli They have proven to be our dynamic strike duo, and for some reason it won't zoom in on the celebrations, but Dominguez charged forward, somehow got the ball away, and it's through the legs of the Fiorentina defender to find Balotelli with the clinical strike. Another cheeky little finesse shot, and I love that assist from Kubo. And it's 2 goals in the Coppa Italia for Balotelli, 1 goal in the final, and it's right before halftime as well. 2-0 up. That will be halftime. We needed a bit of luck. We needed some to go our way, and they have, and we've finished our chances. We all know 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline to have in football, so we have to be on our game in the second half if we want to get our hands on this trophy. Over to Armini now. Almada's been flipped. Brilliant play by Fiorentina, but Dragowski has just been on it this episode. Diatta, and Dragowski has had a wonderful match. Mate, nominate him for Goalkeeper of the Year because this is like a David De Gea-esque performance on the half volley. I would watch this back in slow-mo any day of the week. Can he keep it up though? That is the question. And Fiorentina to whip that one in again. Diatta might have another pop. It is Almada to intercept. Almada can't get that one clear. Chiellini. No, don't you dare, Chiellini. Chiellini! And no. That is one back for Fiorentina now. And what is going on there? FIFA 20, everyone. FIFA 20, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of celebration are La Viola showing tonight? Chiellini gives it away. And just as I praise him, just as he's been keeping all those clean sheets, he lets that one pass. And Fiorentina have half the deficit here. We're in for a blockbuster finale. Tonali, it's just opened up. Fiorentina not pressuring whatsoever. And if only he kept it down, that would have been the goal of the night. Guess I say we've worked it well. Over to the Dutchman, Hadderin, and we see Tonali at the back post. Tonali! He's had a miss hit. And unfortunately, he's humiliated himself in front of goal, the captain. Guess I say over to Hadderin now. Lovely skill. Sumptuous skill. And Kubo running to the space. Kubo now, 1-on-1. Kubo to finish the game off. And it's an 88th minute third. The double from the Japanese star, Takefusa Kubo, who runs straight to the camera. And there we have it. The goal to get us our first piece of silverware. Surely now, we're 2 goals ahead. And we've worked hard this whole entire match. The super sub Hadderin came on and burst his way through, and it's the left foot deadly finish from Takefusa Kubo, the number 28. He's a fan favourite now, and what a way to secure our first ever trophy here in the Road to Glory. Get the party bus ready, get the fireworks up and running, because Brescia have done it in the final. They didn't bottle it, and after it was a scare from Diatta in the 68th minute, we held on and managed to get the winner there. 3-1 on the night. Brescia prevail, and Sir BCHD wins his first piece of silverware in his managerial tenure. Brescia received their first piece of silverware, and what a way to do it here in the capital at the Stadio Olimpico. No bigger occasion, and that has set us up beautifully for Season 4. Tonali will raise it. The Youth Academy player has been developed here ever since day 1, and he'll get his hand on that golden trophy. The Coppa Italia is one of the most prestigious titles to win here in Italy, and we've done it up against Fiorentina. We knocked Juve out in the process, and we've shown our quality here tonight. Tonali will lift it. The man with the armband, he will get the glory. And there we have it. The suspense is building. He finally lifts it. The confetti cannons are out. The celebrations start to begin. And the streets of Brescia will never be the same. I can imagine the Rigamonti are partying all throughout the night here. And finally, the travelling fans are rewarded, showing their faithfulness, showing their belief, and showing their true support travelling down to Rome. What a night. This will be remembered throughout the rest of Brescia history, and Sandro Tonali and the rest will go down as club legends, winning their first ever Coppa Italia. The party will commence, and that just feels so satisfying. Brescia, Coppa Italia champions, you love to see it, and you can't forget the team photo. Every single one of these lads had a part to play. The underdogs have come through, and Season 3 has finally given us that evasive trophy and our first cup success. And how iconic is this? Sir BCHD, a true winner in the press conference room now, flexing his muscle alongside his trusty Almada. We will be looking back on this day with fond memories, let me tell you that. And you know what? It's our last game of the season. We're still in Rome at the Stadio Olimpico away to Roma, and we've partied hard all week, so we've changed the squad up completely. We've given Romulo the captain's armband as a farewell. He is retiring at the end of the season. It is sad to see him go. He served us valiantly, and now the 35-year-old right back / right mid / centre mid, whatever you want to call him, he's a club legend, he's a veteran, and I'm happy he got sent off with a piece of silverware to his name, the Coppa Italia medal. But now we can secure second place with our last game of the season up against Roma. 2 games in Rome in the space of a few days. One was for the Coppa Italia, and imagine if this one was for the Scudetto. What a finale it would have been, but we can only dream right now as we're up against the Romans in the capital again. The away fans stayed a few days here in Rome, partied hard. We've already qualified for the Champions League for next year again, and we were so close to taking Juventus off their perch, but this is how Roma will be starting up. Smaldini is at the back, Diawara, Cristante in there as well. The front three will be Donna, Spinazzola, and Zoraccio, the other Argentine gem that Roma have on their books, and Wesley up top. Sands tried to tackle him. Diawara puts it through to Zoraccio, and it's going to be off the line by Cistana. And Smaldini all of a sudden gets the goal, and Roma ahead from the corner. That was unexpected. Chris Smalling is proving the doubters wrong here in Rome. He has found a home, not only in this career mode, but in real life as well. Esposito now, the number 14, individual brilliance, and Esposito, he hasn't had much of a look in this season, but that is cheeky from Esposito. He's having a little laugh, and it's the equaliser, a swift reply, and that is how you respond, lads. The number 14 puts it past the Roma defense, and Paul Lopez could have done a bit better, but it caught him off guard. It took a bit of a bobble. The finesse shot was there. Now, that was perfectly placed, actually. Paul Lopez, no chance, and it's the equalizer from Sebastiano Esposito. And find the run through. Pinamonti making a nice little charge. He'll get past Maldini, and now it is Pinamonti across the face of goal, the back, and now it is Visharan, and he gets the scraps again, just like Kubo did in the final. He was there, the fox in the box, and it's our Belgian who's been scoring, assisting, doing everything this season. The number 22 lashes home, and the Roman defenders couldn't get there in time on the left foot. Now it's a beautiful ball into Romulo. How can we send this man off? Should we go for goal? I think we might have to in his last game of his professional career. Tackle there, Ndoi. Now we can go and shock Roma with the third. It is Esposito. Can another piece of individual brilliance set him apart? But no, he'll give it in. And that is Ndoi amongst the goals. Out of everyone, you'd never think the Albanian would get a goal today. But the number 6, who's been a fan favourite from the start, a Season 1 original. And there we go, it's the third to put us 2 goals into the lead now. And it was a bit of a scuffed attempt, but Ndoi got the job done at the end of the day, and it just slowly rolled through. And off the post and in it goes. Wesley tried to get that one away. Diawara and Wesley, no, Borja with the second goal for Roma. They've gotten one back, and now it is 5-goal thriller at the moment. This could provide us with a grandstand finish here. 12 minutes remaining, and it's anyone's game. And there we have it then. We hold on for the victory, and it fills me with confidence that we can field out our brand new second string starting 11, and we can still get the job done here. Not just only the first team, but the second team, proving that we have depth and quality in the side. What a game here to end off our runners-up Serie A campaign. And as the season comes to a close, this is how the Serie A finished out. We all know Juventus on top, 1 point away from being Centurions. We were well away from Inter and both Milan in there in 3rd and 4th with 93 points. Napoli and Roma get the Europa League positions. Fiorentina are Coppa Italia finalists. I believe they get Europa League because we already have European football. Lazio down in 8th. And getting relegated back to Serie B is both the Verona clubs, Hellas and Chievo, and of course, Parma, rock bottom of Serie A. Of course, we all know we won the Coppa Italia. Let's just show it off one more time. Okay, then on to the real European competitions. It is Spurs beating out Dortmund in the UEFA Super Cup. We'll take a look at the Champions League, and it's Barcelona defeating Liverpool in the final 1-0. And then, of course, in the Europa League, we'll take a look and see who won that one. And it was Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. No Italian teams in the finals. And I regret to inform you, after we tried so hard, Sir BCHD did so much with Brescia, the Italian FA didn't come knocking. They didn't offer us the contract. We've got no 2022 World Cup to look forward to, unfortunately. But we'll take a look at our top performers this season. In Season 3, the Golden Boot winner goes to Erling Braut Haaland, the Norwegian. The Scandinavian came in this year and he bagged 21 goals and 7 assists. Thiago Almada will receive our Playmaker award as well. 20 goals and 7 assists for the lad. Mario Balotelli with a respectable season in there with 15 goals and 5 assists. He had a part of the season, he had a period of the season where he was just on fire and nothing was stopping this lad. Pinamonti off the bench, 9 goals. And I'd say Takafusa Kubo, he was definitely the player in the second half of the season that deserved that MVP award. Yaro Vasharin is the most improved. I think he just turned it up a level this season. 8 goals and 10 assists. And then Sandro Tonali, he is the leader of this squad, of course, the Capitano. 6 goals and 9 assists. And I'd say Mohamed Hadarin gets the surprise package award. I didn't really expect too much of him. However, he came on in the Champions League. He came on, he did a job as a super sub. Nuno Tavares was also one for the surprise package. He really surprised me. Alongside Liberato Casase, he could have also won the most improved. He could probably have won that. I mean, this episode, in this season finale, he stepped up and a +5 to his overall as well. Nicolas Dominguez is definitely our all-rounder in here. The man just never stops running. The stamina is high. Season Dragowski with 3 assists somehow. How has that happened? And 21 clean sheets. What a man. He has definitely taken it up a gear this season as well. And after all that, season 3 comes to a close. What a season it's been for Brescia here. If you guys did go ahead and enjoy the season and love this season finale, make sure to slap a like on the video down below. Hit subscribe and turn on those notifications. We're aiming for 50k subscribers before the end of the year. Follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. And also comment down below any transfer suggestions that we should have for season 4. What should we strengthen and how should we strengthen? We are aiming for the Champions League. We are aiming to take it up a level and become one of Europe's best. We've conquered Italy almost. We need the Scudetto in there as well. I'll see you guys once season 4 gets underway. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in season 4.